Handling leads. So now you have been introduced to the team and assigned your own workspace. But where do you go from here? Now, it's about time you learned to deal with your leads. There are 3 types of leads: phone leads, internet leads, walk-ins. Phone leads. For this kind of leads, the customers will call first before submitting an inquiry online. Phone leads are distributed on a first-come, first-served basis. The phone rings, and whoever picks up the phone first will get the lead. When picking up an inbound call from a customer, make sure to introduce yourself and volunteer to assist them. Get their name. Always make sure they hadn't been approached by another sales representative before. Ask questions like, "Had you talked to someone before?" Or, "Are you looking for someone specific?" If the answer is yes, make sure your colleague is available and transfer the call to them. Each desk has a transfer number assigned. Let the customer know that you are about to transfer the call. If the answer is no, meaning it's a new lead, go ahead and add the customer to the CRM. While logged into eLead, click on Add. On this screen, you'll be presented with the ability to enter the customer's name, last name, business, email address, zip code, and telephone numbers. Enter at least name, last name, and a phone number. On the bottom right of the screen, click on Add New Sales Customer. You will be presented with a new screen containing 4 sections: Customer Information, Vehicle of Interest, Opportunity Information, and Trade-in Information. Your task during this conversation is to gather as much information as possible. Phone calls tend to be short, and thus you have to be efficient to not only keep the customer engaged by answering their questions, but also make them feel comfortable with providing you with some personal information. Main goal is to try to set up an appointment. Internet leads. Internet leads are assigned to you via CRM. When logged in, you can monitor your new leads. Past tasks. Appointments and upcoming tasks. On the top right panel, you'll see the New Leads button with a lighting bolt in yellow. Click on it. You'll be prompted with a chart showing the date and time a lead was received, the customer's name, phone number, vehicle, timer, elapsed time, source of lead, salesperson assigned to, and activity. In order to contact the customer, click on their names. A new window will pop up. This is where you'll be handling your lead. From this window, you can initiate a call, text the customer, email the customer if an email address has been provided, and schedule an appointment. When done with your tasks, simply close the window and move on to your next customer. Walk-in leads. All customers entering the showroom have to be greeted by a member of the sales team. When approaching a customer for the first time, you need to find out if they had already talked to a colleague before. If they had been talking to another sales representative, make sure they are available before leading the customers to their desk. If the other salesperson is not available, and you have no other customer at the moment, you can volunteer to assist the customer. If the customer had not previously talked to anyone yet, and you are available, you got yourself a new lead. Have the customer follow you to your desk. Add the customer to the CRM. Go to eleadcrm.com. Click on Add. Enter the customer's name and last name. Cell phone number. Click on the search button with the magnifying glass. Add new sales customer. On the new page, enter the customer's vehicle of interest. Trade-in info, if any. Under the opportunity information, make sure to populate as much information as possible, such as who the salesperson is. In this example is going to be you. The type. Source of lead. Next task if you want to schedule one. And any comments if you consider necessary to add any. As you can see, the CRM is going to be your main tool. It is very important that you enter all sorts of interaction with the customers into the system. Keeping the database up to date will allow the dealer to keep a track of the customer's records. Also, in case you need to be absent, someone else will be able to step in and assist your customer. In a different video, we will cover the uses and features of eLead on an in-depth review.